In the year 2014, a new squad of operatives was chosen by the College of Illusion. These fools promptly went on to frustrate their DM at every opportunity. Today, still working together, because really, who else would work with them? They survive as adventurers of fortune. If you have a problem, if no one else can help, and if you can find them, maybe you can hire the Second Breakfast Club.
Tony Kinney as Eddie Falzone.
Jess Owen as Adira Glow.
Michael Cole as Uorag.
Jesse Wicks as Bill Quiverlance.
Nico Rodriguez as your DM.
Welcome back to the continuing tales of A Fool's Quest.
So you are still in the throne room. You have retrieved the Queen's crown, which was the treasure that was kind of alluded to by Fraser. And you fought some shadowy Cthulhu-esque blood monster things in here. And you wrapped that up. And then you got a bottle of blood and a bottle of wine.
Yeah, I picture them as like the orange juice carafes at a hotel continental breakfast.
Yep, exactly what they look like.
So we got this carafe of blood and a carafe of wine, and there's the 12 god, like, what, stained glass windows, like, right? Or stained glass, or like murals.
Yeah, yep.
Okay, they're glass, right? They're not just like frescoes painted.
Right, yeah.
In that case, we should probably break them.
Break him.
Yeah, that seems like a good thing to do in a haunted castle. Start breaking glass.
Good or evil, we shouldn't defile this
Listen,
temple.
gods love it when you break their shit.
Who told you that garbage?
It's called sacrifice.
Prove me wrong. You won't.
Season 4.
Oh, we should probably... I don't know. Valley is with us, right? We haven't forgotten her.
You know what? I
got any-
have a bag of books that still has a use or two.
I've been
My
told
paperwork
books
looks
are
like it
helpful.
went through the washing machine.
Yeah, I'm gonna use the bag of books. Can I see your book? I don't know how a bag of books works.
I think it's just a +1 on your...
I thought so. It was plus one on a roll.
+1 on spout lore.
Yep.
All right. No one else knows anything about this, so that's also a +1.
Yep.
And then I rolled a 9, and it's +5, so 14.
Jesus.
+5.
Holy shit.
Okay.
Flex.
What kind of information are you trying to get from this?
I'm hoping the book has something about blood magic and blood magic curses.
I was expecting wine magic.
Let's do this. So you start flipping through this book, and you're going through different sections, kind of talk about different gods, and talk about fae, and talk about different monsters and creatures. And the book is actually talking about equilibriums between deities and also magical creatures, and also the different races of Euphrae. And there is a certain chapter in the book that has a layout, much like what you see, where there is one creature on the left, one creature on the right, and then a rune in the middle of it that connects them. And it says, essentially, that this rune can be used to compare them. It can be a similarity, and it also can be their undoing. So, for example, you see a hill giant on there, and you see an ogre on there, and it talks about their size and strength that's the rune that's there for it. But similarly, One of those is got a higher constitution, and one of them has a higher strength. So, one of them is more strong, but can get sick. And so, even though they're strong, their insides aren't as strong. And the other one has a higher constitution, but it's not as strong. So the other one can brute force beat them. So they've got a similarity, but the similarity can also be used to conquer one or the other, or get around one or the other. So maybe in the context of where you have Hephaestus and Bane, and their rune is workmanship, they both have a type of following or culture around creating. So in the Nine Hells, Bane has this giant steel mill factory looking thing that is their hell. People are constantly working in these furnaces, forges. But he is forcing his labor, right? And so he can get all this work done down in hell. Like, he imprisons the people, enslaves them, and that's their hell for eternity. Whereas Hephaestus, people take pride in their work, but he doesn't enslave or imprison them. He's just, he allows them to do their own work. So he might have a smaller workforce, but he would have, people who enjoy what they do and do a better quality job. So that would be the scenario between the two of them. They have the same root item there, but they are done in different ways, and one can be used to outperform the other depending on the scenario.
So
where does the blood and wine come in, though?
Well,
maybe have somebody stationed at each of Hephaestus and Bane holding the carafe of blood, and whoever's at Hephaestus holding the wine.
I don't think Hephaestus and Bane, I think that was just an example in the book.
Well, that's the first one.
Well, yeah, but I think that was just to illustrate the
connection.
Right.
Yeah.
We could go down to Cthulhu and Dionysus.
Yeah, I think that's what we're looking at with the relay carved all over the throne.
Yeah, so it'd be whoever is standing in front of Dionysus with the wine, and then somebody over at Cthulhu with the blood.
Now remember, I did tell you guys, it isn't... This room is just symbolism. There isn't anything that actually has to happen in this room. This is just symbolism. So if blood magic is keeping you trapped in this city and isn't allowing you to leave, then
wine magic. Let's get drunk.
Let's get hammered and walk out.
Wine magic. So we can use blood magic to defeat blood magic.
You could. That would kind of be like the Bane Hephaestus situation, though, where, like, are you going to use more slavery to defeat slavery?
Yeah. Or
fighting fire with fire just makes more fire.
Put out fires with gasoline. Song's called Cat People. Look it up.
Random.
I mean, he's the caddest person.
So we look at the dichotomy between Dionysus and Cthulhu, right? Cthulhu enslaves the mind. It drives people mad.
And mirth and merriment would do the same thing, but in a different way.
You choose that. You like it. I like it.
But it can also lead to addiction and enslavement in its own way.
That's crazy talk.
Let's not get dark, Mike. This is a comedy show. Let's get drunk.
Hi, my name's Uorag. I'm an alcoholic. So if this room is just symbolic, are there rooms nearby that may seem to have some sort of importance or...
No, you guys scouted the castle out pretty hard before you ended up in this place, and no, there wasn't anything. Yeah. There was the castle is like near the heart of the city, so I mean, unless and portal magic isn't a thing in Euphrates now, not since the world got broken. So yeah, you say it's pretty safe to assume the exit is not in the castle. Your exit is in another castle.
The
It's always in another castle.
Fuck you, Toad.
All right, let's go up top and raise the flag.
Let's see here. So it was in the tavern you had that vision.
Where did I have that bit? No, we were in here, weren't we?
No, it was in...
It was in the tavern.
In the tavern when you...
We went and found an empty tavern.
Yep.
Okay, right.
When you use your commune with spirits thing.
Yep. The decimated tavern.
Yep.
In Gilead's Landing.
Okay. You saw the king with his cultists.
Yeah.
I said that weird.
It's been a minute since we've done that.
Using his blood magic to get rid of the wine magic.
Not only blood magic.
No.
Bill, any ideas?
No, I made my... I do like 3 things. I did my thing. It didn't work.
Just walking the perimeter.
I think we should talk to Fraser about
I'm going to put the crown on. Just because I like hats.
Yeah.
They're all trying to figure it out, and I'm in there scoping myself out in the reflection in the god's mirrors.
I could find a shiny shield.
Yeah, you're fine. It's not cursed or magic or anything. It's just really, really fancy.
Pretty expensive. I think we should go find Fraser.
We should probably take him his dad's bones or whatever, right?
Martin.
We'll put him in a box. Or a bag.
Yeah, is there tapestries?
Yeah.
I'm going to tear down a tapestry and wrap the bones up in it.
Unceremoniously.
Is there?
wrap 'em
I
up.
assume there's like a staff across the top of the tapestry, so it hangs straight.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to use that staff. I'm going to take the tapestry off it and tie a bindle.
Okay, yeah.
Full of Martin's crane bones.
A bone bindle.
Yeah, and they're hollow bones, so it's not going to weigh hardly nothing.
Oh, yeah, no. Not even weight on your sheet.
I'm going to
Fanny pack of holding.
I'm going to mysteriously go missing when it comes time to pick it up and start moving it so I don't get stuck on one end.
Yeah.
Alright, let's get
We'll
the hell
tell
out of
him.
here.
We'll tell him they were scattered already, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't see anything. I know nothing.
How did we end up killing him?
Adira.
No, I didn't. Valley killed him.
Oh yeah, Valley
yeah.
killed him.
Yeah, shot him right through the skull.
Man, I remember nothing from last session.
Yeah, it was only 2 weeks ago.
Yeah,
I've slept since then.
Last time we were off for a month and a half, and all of us knew exactly what we were doing. No, we didn't.
No,
we didn't.
I think we could play the next night, and you guys wouldn't know what was going on from the night before.
All right, so where are we at right now?
Gilead's Landing.
It's a repeat of last season. Where are we? We're in the, throne room?
Yep.
Can we get the hell out of this castle?
You sure can, if you want.
Yeah.
The way out is in. Go all the way through.
Way out is in. Forgot about that. Gotta put the wine in my belly.
Get in my belly!
Inebriated. That's what they meant.
Gotta be drunk to leave.
Intoxicated.
Entice. Oh, wrong in.
Gin. Just gin.
Okay, well then, to the tavern.
Yeah, last call. Let's go find Fraser. See what his take on all this is. Because
I just figured we were gonna get tanked.
well, I mean,
It's only
while we're
one
waiting for
bottle.
him.
Oh yeah.
And there's 5
Fraser
of
has
us.
good
Yeah,
stuff
but the
too,
tavern
right?
had some.
Yeah.
Well, it still had a little of that good stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, Fraser had some brandy too. Yeah.
The family label stuff.
Yeah.
Alright, let's trudge on back.
All right. So you guys head on back to your tavern, or do you stop by Fraser's on the way?
We're supposed to meet him at like sundown, right?
Yeah.
Is it late right now? What
It's
time?
getting kind of late.
getting
Yeah.
there?
Yeah, it's getting there. Not quite yet. I mean, you could probably get another hour in by the time you get back.
Let's just head on to Fraser's little townhouse there.
All right.
Or whatever it is it took over.
So you start walking up, and he comes out, and, after Eddie starts barking at you, and Uorag, you hear him. He's like, "You're back! You're back! You're back! You're back! Woo! You're back!" He says, like, running around. And Fraser's like, "Oh, Eddie! Oh, it's good to see you. Welcome back."
Hey, Eddie. I'm going to give him a bone. Just kidding. Fraser, well, you already knew, so it's not news, but we recovered Martin's remains.
Oh, wow. Thank you.
Hand him the bindle.
I don't know what to say, Eddie. This means a lot to me. You've done something to my insides.
It was Bill's idea.
Oh, I don't know what to say, Bill. You've done something to me. You've touched my insides.
Gross.
I have not.
That's a good segue.
Don't tell people that.
You've played the symbol of my heart.
You leave the poetry to me. I'm sorry about the hole in his head. It's Valley's fault.
Valley's like, son of a bitch.
My mother was a nice lady, I think. I don't know.
Fraser, you were talking about treasures being in the town here and all that.
Why, yes.
Well, did you see Bill's new hat?
Yes, it's lovely.
Yeah, we got it off Throne.
Okay. Wonderful. I got this cup full of gems.
It's just got...
Yeah, he just holds...
He's got a big old tankard.
Yeah, it's like a stein.
It's a stein with a little lid. He holds it. Oh, this is a cup. And then he flips the lid open and it's full of gems.
The cup itself is not adorned in any way. It's just a wooden cup.
No.
Yeah.
Anyway,
It's a paper cup.
listen, it was in the castle there, and there's some circumstances that seemed important, and I'm gonna let Bill tell you all about it.
Yeah, we found all of these gods in these well, we found a hallway that was like magically calling to us for some reason, and I'm gonna kind of sketch it out for him.
You too have heard the call of Guillermo's Gambit.
Sure. And then we went in, and there was like some shadow things, and only that we fought. And then we found this goblet, or these two cups, one with wine, one with blood. We assume it has something to do with the calling and Cthulhu and Dionysus, but
These carafes are exquisite.
Yeah, I think they're real crystal. So anyway, there was also... Didn't Bill hear a voice or something? The way out is in that...
Yeah, that was
oh
A
yeah,
voice, or you picked that up. So Bill got this strong impression of that the way out of the city is in, but it's only that. We're at a loss as to what it means. But it all seemed important, and you seem to know quite a bit about this kind of thing, so we thought we'd bring this to you and let you chew on it a bit.
Sure. Now, Mr. Quiverlance, do you still feel the pull of the city, the castle, whatever was pulling you?
I do, but not nearly as strongly.
Oh, it's been pretty much resolved, you say?
Yeah.
Wonderful. And with that resolution, do you feel that you know how to get out of here?
No,
Oh,
that's
what have you come to? What have you come to terms with? What do you guys have any theories?
Well, yeah, we got some theories and some parts of some. See, now Guillermo's Gambit is the way it is because of blood magic.
Yes.
So that's probably what's keeping us here. That's got this whole city, cursed like this. Is the blood magic. It makes it so you can't find your way out or whatever, can't fly,
Right.
that sort of thing.
Yes.
In that throne room, there was 2 thrones. There was the one that we got the crown off of, but the other one had carving all over it, the word relay.
Ooh.
Yeah, I've only ever heard that in association with
The old ones.
the old ones.
Sure. Yes. Fascinating.
And then there was these orange juice carafes full of blood and wine, respectively.
Do you remember which carafe was sitting next to which seat?
I might.
And while Adira takes a look at her notes, we are going to take a look at these ads.
From the indie podcast creators that brought you Microphones and Monsters, A Fool's Quest, Ethereal Embrace, and other hit podcasts, comes a new actual play podcast, Dread Tech Incorporated. Set in the futuristic cyberpunk setting of Dark City, our 3 DDA special agents, Nitz with his drone blip, Sylvia Rivera, the shape-shifting social media icon, and Zaus, the Zoog heavy gunner, take on the evil corporation Yogsonic Dynamics in an attempt to bring the heinous actions of the corporation into the public spotlight. But will our heroes be prepared for the unworldly supernatural horror that lurks below the corporation's front? Follow Dread Tech Incorporated wherever you get your podcast to find out. And now let's get back to the fun.
I write so much.
I
Sorry.
think the blood was next to the princess saint, no? Or am I crazy?
The king's seat. There's a king and a queen.
Yeah, that's right. It was next to the kings, I thought. But
I think so, too.
I have a solution. We'll just put the
The
Io
crown
King
was
powder in
definitely on the
both.
queen's head.
Spent the last several years building up an immunity.
All right. So these carafes, what do you think they mean?
Like I said, we thought they were related to Dionysus and Cthulhu in their shared bond.
And one of the
What was the rune between them?
one of the shadow creatures that we fought was seated in the king's throne and was reaching for the carafe of blood. You know, the orange juice carafe of blood right there.
Yeah. Yes. I wonder then, do you think... No, it couldn't be. Maybe the blood magic still needs to be renewed. How did a carafe full of blood come to be in here, in this town, in this city?
That is one of the questions.
And you say my father's bones were in there.
Yes, his bones were in the room.
Maybe the shadow creature that took him drained that. Maybe that carafe is my father's blood.
It might be.
Oh
I
my.
can give you this with the rest of the remains. I didn't put it in the bindle of bones, but
Yeah. You didn't drink this blood, did you?
no.
Just making sure. I know when things are in carafes, people tend to drink them.
Well, I have spent the last several years building up an immunity blood. So I was sorely tempted.
And you say you believe this has something to do with Dionysus?
Well, there's a connection between Dionysus and Cthulhu in the hallway leading in, connected by mind, it said.
Mind. Oh, yes, that makes sense. The old ones used mind control and madness to bring their servants to their will and allow them to possess their body or lead them to make poor decisions, much like the king of Guillermo's Gambit back in the day. And then Dionysus, well, he is fond of mind-altering substances. Those chosen, but there are different things that Dionysus can do when somebody opens up their mind using some of those tactics. I assume you've heard of hallucinogenic mushrooms.
I'm gonna chug the other crap.
Oh no! You just drink the wine? Yeah. Oh my god.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
So you drink the wine. You are 2 swallows in.
He said
you
hallucinogenic.
You are like blurry, blackout, drunk. Like the whole world turns into a spinny thing. And you start losing your balance for a little bit there and feeling it. But the world, as it's spinning around you, kind of like a kaleidoscope, you see a direct path that leads back out southeast of the city.
Hey guys, I know how to get out of here. I think. Hold me up.
I'm going to take the craft from him.
Okay.
Don't spill that. We might need it.
I'll hold him up.
Yeah.
Don't puke on me.
Don't puke on any of us.
No promises. It's that way.
Well, Fraser, Bill says he can see the way out now.
Oh, that's wonderful news. I guess could we follow along? I'll
Yes.
grab the rest. Niles,
Gonna suggest it.
Daphne, come with. And the others start coming out of the house, and Eddie barks a couple times, and he's like, well, lead on. I'm excited. We only have about an hour. Do you think we can get out of here within the hour?
That seems fine to me. I'm not a great judge, though.
I only have one more place of power, so I guess if we're not quite there, we can use this last scroll.
Yeah, maybe we should. So did he only drink like 2 swallows of the wine?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe we should wait. Maybe you should sleep this off. We can try this in the morning when it's safe.
No, whatever. That's fine. I'll do it again.
Let's go. I tell you what, we're gonna go on back to our tavern, Fraser. We'll see you in the morning.
Okay.
Sound good, Valley? You gonna come with us, or you going with your new friend Fraser again?
Well, I don't. Is there like a bathroom in the tavern?
Yeah, it's a tavern.
Well, I'd be happy to hang out with you guys then.
All right, come on.
I don't think he wants the lady who defiled his father's body here. All right.
Let me go get the treasure chest. I'll be right back. So she goes and gets the cart with the chest.
I was just gonna leave it till the morning.
Mm-hmm. All right, so you guys go. Use up another day's worth of Hot Pockets for those of you that eat. So that's 4 of them, I believe, for
So we got
total.
Valley.
Wait, but Valley had her own Hot Pockets, I thought.
Oh, she did for a little while.
Did you run
Yeah, I
out?
don't know how many she had.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
We'll say she's.
I think
done
she
after that.
lost hers with the wagon. I think last night she ate with the cranes.
Oh, yeah. Damn it. We should have left her with the cranes.
Well, we have one more day's worth then.
All right. Well, it's all right. It should, if you get out of here, you should be able to make it through the forest and get to Phosha, as long as
For show.
nothing wild happens. All right, so
As long.
you guys crash. You want to do anything during the night before, or you just want to call it a peaceful night? It's first like peaceful night you've had in a while, at least since Mary Shelley's Frankenstein.
Burger.
Yeah.
We didn't even have to use my ritual. You know what? We could go tonight. We could just use my ritual.
We haven't healed anything from this encounter.
Yeah, we should probably rest. You're right.
Might as well wait till morning.
I'm sure we all got hit at some point. Yeah.
All right. Yeah, you do need to heal. Yeah.
I'm going to continue drinking the little bit of liquor that Addie has left, and I'll sing them all drunken.
No, we're in the tavern.
better
There's more
song.
bottles.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but I'm going to drink yours.
Damn it, that was a good one. I got out of the manager's desk.
Well, I know.
All right.
Share. Secretly admire you for drinking the wine. So brave.
He said hallucinogenic. I'm fucking in.
Okay. I will say at some point somebody said let's get drunk because that would be mind altering. I think it was Jesse that said we should get drunk. Maybe Mike. One of you two over there on the couch.
It was one of those two.
I was thinking it really hard.
So, inspiration. Y'all get 1 inspiration.
Woohoo!
Which should replenish you back up.
Yep.
And then, Bill, do you want to try playing some music to heal people up? Or
Yeah, I'm drunkenly playing a tune. I'm missing with my cymbals sometimes. I'm pounding one fist on the table and hitting the cymbal on the other. It's like a whole drum set in here.
I am finally going to use this night to study that scroll I bought.
Okay.
It was a scroll of magic weapon.
Yep.
And I just want to drink my mead or whatever I've got, because the mead's probably I'll turn to vinegar because this place has been abandoned. But whiskey, maybe, I don't know. Whatever's still drinkable. And study that scroll to see if I can figure out a way to cast it.
While he's trying to study, I'm going to play the most rambunctious shanties I can.
Stop it!
All right, make an intelligence roll for tonight.
Okay. 13.
That'll do it. You learn how to cast a spell, magic weapon.
Sweet.
Now that's an enchantment spell. I think. Or evocation. Really?
All right. In this game, magic weapon, the weapon you hold while casting does 1d4 damage until you dismiss the spell. While this spell is ongoing, you take -1 to cast other spells. It is an ongoing spell, so you wouldn't be able to. Or yeah, you can. You can. Yeah.
Just
Keep thinking D&D rules. Yeah, just -1. Yeah.
Interesting.
So that's extra damage that you now get with your weapon.
I need another blackjack because I don't have a weapon currently.
Correct.
That's a cleric spell.
You tossed me
It
back
burst
to
into
crossbow.
flame.
Oh, yeah. It's like private
Eddie probably
workers.
should have asked for weapons at the graduation ceremony, like I did.
Yeah.
Is that coming anytime soon? BT Dubs? Wink, wink.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I may complain about it a lot, but giving you that blackjack was the right call. And I knew I wouldn't get it back.
I think I'll get fairly tanked and then practice trying to shapeshift into a Hydra and scare the shit out of Bill.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah. Make your shapeshift roll to see how close you get. Oh, man. That's a critical success.
Our dice are nice tonight.
That's +3, so 14.
Yeah, yeah, all right. Yeah, so you go full on Hydra. Obviously not too big for the tavern, but you fill up the tavern pretty well. You get that spot on.
I thought you said you could only do like a baby.
Holy shit.
Nah, it's just missing a couple heads.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Holy shit, this stuff is hallucinogenic. Made a fucked up Hydra.
It's got 7 human mouths.
Antlers.
Not where you'd think they'd be.
Look at me, I'm a Hydra.
It's got weird little, like, corgi legs. I don't...
There's 8 of them?
The wee little boots.
I guess this is less of a Hydra, more of a caterpillar.
No, he made a good roll. It's a Hydra.
That's just what Bill thinks, because it's hallucinogenic wine.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, that's what he sees.
All right, so you guys sleep the night away. You have weird dreams again of the king and his cultists going through the town, going through the city, and people screaming and stuff, but nothing too wild. You get your full rest. How much healing did you do for people while you were singing?
Oh, yeah, I probably should have rolled that.
Thought you were doing that.
I'm so used to D&D when you just blow all your healing before you go to sleep, but I forgot that there can actually be
Consequences
for this, yeah. Who all needs healing?
I do.
I do.
I need
All right.
a good bit of it.
We'll start with Eddie.
You were facing off against Martin for a while there.
I'm down to 2 hit points.
So that inspiration's gone.
That was fast.
11. There we go.
11.
That's great.
Yeah.
So it went off without a hitch. First try and everything. That's 6 hit points. That's not enough, is it?
Did I actually use my... I didn't use my inspiration. Everybody else did.
All right.
Oh, I thought you used yours.
Did
Try
I?
again for
I think
Adira.
everybody ended up using theirs last week. or
I
2
got
weeks
a
ago.
10
Huh.
for Adira. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's going to heal you
Fuck it.
9.
Oh,
And you
we
need
got
one more, Eddie?
6. I mean, I could use it if you could do it.
I can.
We believe
Nat
in
12.
you, Bill.
Ooh,
Crit.
crit.
Roll again. Not a crit again. So, crit is what? Just max?
Yep.
16.
Nice. Now I feel great.
Yeah, I'm okay. I heal
Okay,
myself. I heal
before
myself.
bed, though. Bill, I need you to roll a Constitution save to see how you do with that alcohol in your system.
That's not charisma.
No, Constitution.
I don't do those. That's an 8.
That's an 8? Okay, all right. So, you feel very rough the next day. You're hungover, your body aches, bright light hurts, but you take no negative impacts from this. In fact, if you've learned anything as a bard, it's that if you want to cure a hangover, hair of the dog.
I'm gonna mix it with some orange juice and chug it.
You find a carafe of orange juice in the tavern that's like 2,500 years old.
No orange juice is alcoholic
It's
at
an
this
orange
point.
crust on this.
Tang, right?
That's not. It's not orange juice. I think it's just rust, actually. But
It looks good. So
Smells citrusy.
you guys wake up and what do you do?
I get shitty.
Okay.
We watch Bill get drunk and then follow him out of town.
Yep. All right. So the cranes come out to meet you in the morning, and Frazier says, "Good morning. I took it upon myself to take some of the hallucinogenic mushrooms that I had in my bag, and we added it to our brandy. So I will be joining you on this spiritual voyage."
Oh, we just call it a trip.
Oh, lovely.
We're in the spirit world, asshole.
And hallucinogenic mushrooms, and you didn't share, you bastard.
Hey, dog.
We didn't feel that it was appropriate, considering the haunting ghosts and blood magic.
Yeah, it might be a bad time. But, we're on the way out,
God.
so much better time.
Yeah.
So you've already had those. Are you seeing whatever Bill sees then?
I am seeing a path in this direction. And he points, and it's the same direction Bill sees it going. But who hasn't drank anything yet?
Me.
All right, so Uorag, so he's pointing in a different direction now than what he pointed yesterday. But Bill he's in agreement with Frazier's assessment.
I got a feeling we're all going to have to be slightly altered.
Got
any more of those mushrooms?
Yes, I do. And it takes him a little bit, but he fumbles some out of his bag, and he's like, "Here,
Hold still, I'll get him.
Niles must have moved them."
They smell like your cookies, Uorag.
Oh, not that mushroom. That's a shiitake.
It's trouble.
So, you guys, who all does it?
Yeah.
I'll eat some mushrooms.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, if everybody's doing it. Me too.
Spooky cavern in the castle in the middle of nowhere, and we're all tripping balls.
I want to toss some to Eddie.
Valley, you
Valley's like, "I am so down.
all right.
Let's do this."
Knew you gnomes were cool.
Holy shit, she's a gnome? You're so tall for a gnome.
So,
I'm just laying down.
you guys, so you guys do these hallucinogenics. You follow the path.
Yep.
Okay. Everyone needs to first make a wisdom save.
Well, that ain't great.
Oh, 13.
6.
7.
Eesh. 3.
Oh my goodness.
You have an inspiration, right?
Oh, yeah, I do, but just
I mean, the rest of us, man. You're probably fine.
sticking with my 3. Going for it.
All right. Actually, roll again. Is that a nat 3? Yeah, that's a
That
nat.
was a nat 3 because I have a plus nothing.
All right. Go ahead and roll again. Let's see how bad this gets.
Goody. Yikes. 6.
Okay. All right. It's not another crit. bad. All right, so Uorag, you are good. You're like one of the last people to take this, and you are like feeling good, and you are cruising right along. Bill, you begin to see other things around you. You start to see animals coming out of nowhere. Nothing that like seems violent or aggressive, but you start to feel like something is watching you. That paranoia starts to set in. Eddie and Adira. Out of nowhere, a monstrous creature comes charging out of one of the alleys, right towards both of you, and attempts to chase you away from the party. And you can't help but feel terrified and break into a run off into a different alley to get away from this monstrous creature with sharp claws, beady little eyes, and spider legs that come off the back of its torso as it's running toward you.
Is this part of the trip?
Yeah, you guys are having a bad time. A bad trip.
Just throw the holy hand grenade.
Little Eddie, starts barking at you guys as the rest of the party starts to move on without you, not really noticing that you have broken away from the path. You can tell that you're no longer on the path because you can still see the path as you're leaving, but you are tucked away in this alley, and unless you have something up your sleeve, you're gonna have to roll for initiative.
I do happen to have something up my sleeve.
That'd be really great. Now would be the time to use it.
Happen to have a ritual up my sleeve that will make us both appear not to be alive.
Okay. All right.
Yup.
And it's already all prepared and everything. I'm gonna do it.
All right. So you cast this ritual to make you two look like undead zombies, right? Was
to make us appear as undead to anything that senses life force.
okay. Now this creature is only in your head. You guys are having a bad trip feeding off each other, but you're giving yourself confidence. So go ahead and cast the spell. Make a roll for it to see how effective it is for your own confidence.
9.
A 9? Okay. So the spell goes off, and I will give you the option. You can either take -1 on spell casting until you rest for the next time, or you can forget one of the spells out of your spellbook for the day. Obviously not that one because it was a ritual, but...
I will forget Hypnotic Pattern.
Okay. You forget Hypnotic Pattern for the day. It just disappears. And you guys have the confidence to scare that, or to feel like your spell worked. And the rest of you, Bill, Uorag, you, after a moment, Uorag, you're the only one that really notices because you rolled really well, that the other two broke away and deviated. After a couple moments, you see them slowly waddle out of an alley like undead creatures.
Stumble over. Should I hold your hand?
Maybe I'll let you guys go ahead of me and I'll bring up the rear.
All right. Turn and Nelson. Oh, shit! Zombies! You tell me there were zombies?
Don't attack, Bill.
Yeah, now Bill's having a bad trip.
When has that ever happened?
Okay, so you guys successfully, somehow, at some point, find yourselves out in the woods. You were walking, you were high, you were tripping. Everything was colorful, which was weird because it was gray from what you remember. And then all of a sudden there's a canopy of trees and you're out on a road and the trees look beautiful. There are flowers, there are wildlife. You see a bunny bounce by, and you all start to come down. As you're coming down, though, now we need those Constitution saves that Bill had to make the night before.
7.
Also 7.
12.
Uorag's on fire.
Oh my god, 7.
All right, so you are all in that very, very sore, hungover state. Your body feels sore. You feel miserable. You got a headache. You feel bloated. Just everything is coming down. You start getting sweaty, but then you get the chills. Like, the reaction to this is just, it was a lot. It was a lot all at once, and it's a lot coming down. Uorag, being a shapeshifter, is just a little bit easier to metabolize these things and process it and section it off and get it out of his system. But Valley's feeling it. The Cranes are feeling it. Everyone is feeling this awful sensation. But you are back into the forest, Anuxi's forest.
We made it out.
Spiders.
You know it's great for a hangover.
Uorag.
A song.
There's spiders.
Hairy
Uorag
dog.
will suggest to everybody that perhaps you should ride in the carriage and I'll transform into a beast to take it to Barcy.
It's pretty much just a wagon now, right? Like,
Yeah.
you guys kind of, yeah.
Kind of.
It got wrecked by the spiders.
Yeah, well, so do the horses.
We could.
Yeah, so did the horses, yeah. Yeah,
Literally just like what, a hand
It'll
cart
be
with a
so
chest
small
now?
We can walk.
yeah, it was pretty much just like a hand cart that you guys were able to salvage from it. So there's no penalty to this, luckily, because nobody rolled less than a 7. But we are going to undertake a perilous journey again through this side of the forest and out the other side. So we need a scout, a quartermaster, a trailblazer, and someone to see if there's a travel event.
So what did I do last time? Was I scout or trailblazer?
I don't recall.
Hold on. Eddie was the quartermaster. You were the scout, Uorag. I was the trailblazer.
But I rolled an 11.
Ooh.
What are you?
I'm the quartermaster, so I'd reduce the rations required by 1.
Okay.
Yep. So you guys don't need rations. You just find some.
Yeah.
Find some
Scavenge
stuff
along
out
the
there.
way.
Yep.
Who's trailblazing?
Well-
Adira's trailblazing.
Yeah, what is that? I don't remember.
It is. It's
Reduces the amount of time to reach the destination.
yeah. So it's plus your wisdom.
I have nothing.
So yeah. So it's 2d6 then.
I have no wisdom. Literally 6.
All right. So you got a 6,
I am not doing good.
and Uorag
I got a 7.
7 for
Scout.
scouting. Okay.
7's not bad.
And
It's just nothing good.
do we roll a d20 for the travel check?
Well, no. In this case, just rolled a 2d6 plus your wisdom first to see if there is one.
Okay, sorry. I thought you said you... So it's 8.
An 8? Okay, so there's not. Yep, there's not. Okay, so everybody's doing their part except for Adira, who's guiding you guys and starts to take you off in the wrong direction. Niles starts getting snippy because he's Niles, and he gets annoyed and takes off to go fly up into the trees to try and see which way they're going because he thinks this is ridiculous and we are going the wrong way. And while he's flying up into the trees, an orb weaver gets him. He gets caught in some web.
Oh, Niles, no.
And he doesn't make it. The orb weaver just sinks its giant fangs right into him and starts paralyzing him. And Frazier goes to take off to go rescue his brother. Valley's like, he probably shouldn't go.
I'm going to cast invisibility on Frazier.
Okay, all right. So you cast invisibility on Frazier.
Maybe. 9. Yep.
9? Okay. So that draws attention.
Or I can choose to forget the spell.
Or you
or
Take +1.
take -1 ongoing.
Or -1, yep.
And I think I will take the -1 ongoing.
Okay. All right, so -1 ongoing for spells. Will somebody roll 2d6 for Fraser's strength to see if he can pull his brother down from the webbing?
7.
7. So he gets up there and he starts yanking and yanking and yanking. And he is able to break Niles down before he gets completely, wrapped up in this webbing. But Niles is really stuck for a while there. And when he does this, he actually breaks Niles' wing. And so you can hear the snap in Niles' wing as he yanks him free of the web and flies him back down. But now the Orb Weaver has a sense that there is prey in the area and is going to come after you. But because of everybody else with all of their successes, you guys make it out of the woods without another fight. So,
all right.
Nice job, sort of.
Sort of.
So Niles was up the right way then?
Yes.
Like the way we were going up was the right way?
Yeah, up was the right way.
Looked like it worked out for you.
Good job, dum-dum.
Could you talk to me later? I'm in immense pain right now.
Yeah, it's your own damn fault.
I understand that, and I'm really good at healing, but I also think you're a prick. I'm going to walk away.
It's your own damn fault.
Now he'll fly around in circles.
Fraser, give me one of those gems. It'll make me feel better. And some brandy. Fraser's like, shut up.
No brandy. You're not who.
If you give him a gem, you better give him a shitty one.
Well, Fraser. So now we're on the other side of the forest.
Yep, so you guys travel, you get through, you have Uorag scouting ahead in his different scouting forms, and you make it through the forest, and you get out of the forest to Phosha. And Phosha is the exact... It's built mirroring Lisa's Hold. So... where the giant wall was on one side, it's on the opposite side. It kind of like building a fortress toward the forest. Both of these were like forts, like military forts, built up high walls, all toward the forest, and the backside was a little bit more open. So it's just the opposite way, the exact opposite way. But as you come in, you see that the settlement is originally a city built around a large fort. The city has been abandoned, and the fort is spacious enough to hold the 250 people that live within the walls. The stone outer walls stand at 90 feet tall. The city itself has apartment-like housing on the western side of the grounds. In the center of the city is an open grounds for combat training, and on the far east of the grounds, the guard barracks and government buildings are built against the outer walls. Because it's daytime, they have the doors open and you can just make yourself at home. You can make your way right on in. Scattered throughout the town are businesses and shops. On the far north side of the city is tavern and inn. You can kind of just get the feel of the layout just based off what you know from Lisa's Hold.
This concludes this episode of A Fool's Quest. Join us next time for more fun and daring adventure. Thank you for listening, and don't forget to like, subscribe, review, and comment on your favorite platform to listen to A Fool's Quest.